In the darkness of solitude, when the world falls silent, that's when you truly meet yourself. It's in those lonely nights and quiet days when you face the raw, unfiltered reality of who you are. Most people run from solitude because it exposes their weaknesses, their fears, their doubts, but not you. You embrace it. You know that the path to greatness is carved in the shadows, away from the noise and the distractions. When you're alone, there's no one to impress, no one to rely on but yourself. It's just you and the grind, the pain, the sweat, the struggle. They're all yours. And in that pain, in that solitude, you find your true power. You discover that you're capable of far more than you ever imagined. You push past your limits because there's no one there to tell you to stop. Embrace the loneliness. Let it be your fuel. In solitude, you build a mental fortress, a resilience that can't be broken. You become relentless, unstoppable. When the world doubts you, when friends and family don't believe in your journey, it doesn't matter, because you've found strength in solitude. You've become your own hero, your own savior. Remember, the path to greatness is often a lonely road, but it's in that solitude where you forge the unbreakable, undeniable version of yourself. So, welcome the darkness, face the silence, and let the power of being alone transform you into a warrior. Only in solitude will you find the true measure of your strength. And as you walk this solitary path, you'll face demons, your deepest fears, your darkest memories, the regrets that haunt you. They'll come at you with everything they've got, trying to break you, to make you quit. But this is where you dig deep. This is where you show them what you're made of. You stare those demons down and you say, "Not today." Each moment of solitude is an opportunity to rebuild yourself, to redefine your limits. It's not about the applause, the recognition, or the validation from others. It's about the silent battles you fight and win when no one else is watching. The sweat on the floor, the early mornings, the late nights. These are the sacrifices that forge a legend. People will look at you and wonder how you do it, how you keep going when they would have given up long ago. They don't understand the power of solitude. They don't understand that every minute spent alone is a minute closer to invincibility. You don't need them to understand. You don't need their approval. You have your mission, your vision, your unyielding drive. In solitude, you find clarity. You strip away the nonsense, the distractions, the superficial. You see your goals with laser focus, and you pursue them with a ferocity that scares even you. You become your own competition, constantly pushing, constantly striving to be better than you were yesterday. You don't fear the loneliness. You thrive in it. Let the world sleep. Let them be comfortable in their mediocrity. You have chosen a different path, a harder path. And that path is walked alone. But it's in this solitude that you become unstoppable, unbreakable. You become a force of nature, driven by the power that comes from within. So when you find yourself alone, don't see it as a curse. See it as a gift. This is your time, your space, your arena. This is where you transform pain into power, fear into fuel, and loneliness into an unshakable foundation. Stay the course, embrace the solitude, and let it forge the warrior within. Each moment of solitude is an opportunity to rebuild yourself, to redefine your limits. It's not about the applause, the recognition, or the validation from others. It's about the silent battles you fight and win when no one else is watching. The sweat on the floor, the early mornings, the late nights. These are the sacrifices that forge a legend. But it's in this solitude that you become unstoppable, unbreakable. You become a force of nature, driven by the power that comes from within. This is where you transform pain into power, fear into fuel, and loneliness into an unshakable foundation. Stay the course, embrace the solitude, and let it forge the warrior within.